When I'm ready to start, click go live. Going live. So I need to enable auto stop. Auto stop. Auto start? Whatever. Okay, so now should be able to see my own stream. And then if I type on here, no, I'm Mario. Well, it didn't pop up, did it? Okay, Twitch is working immediately. That's popping right up on screen. Why is Twitch not? Hello. Spam. Okay, so Dashbot. Oh, because it's only set. I want it to be set to all. Okay, maybe now if I send something again. No. Well, at least Twitch is working, so we have one thing done. Accounts. It says YouTube chat waiting. Connected to YouTube chat. Wait, what do you mean? Does it just take a while? Or I didn't even click anything. It just kind of came up. Maybe it just takes a minute. Hi. We're still waiting. Wow, look at that. Well, that's a bit sad. It shows on my screen here. It doesn't show on your guys' screen, but it shows on mine where the chat came from. It shows if it comes from Twitch or if it comes from YouTube, which is super useful. Okay, I may work on this more later. I feel like we've spent enough time doing that. However, with that being said, I think if we set this right here, we can actually get into the flipping game, which would be awesome. I'm gonna turn this fan off. It's getting cold in here again. And then let me make sure I'm not missing anything. X out of all of this so we're not using stuff. This is a slow process, but here's my thing. I really want to improve my streaming stuff. Like I'd really like to improve I don't know, just improve, really. I mean, that's really it. I think it would be nice to have a setup that I'm proud of, one that I don't have to work on every single time I turn on stream, which is kind of, I feel, the deal breaker. Like, nobody wants to sit and watch a guy spend 30 minutes trying to troubleshoot. I don't want to watch somebody troubleshoot live. So the first thing I'm thinking, right, is something I didn't do. What I need to do is I need to go to YouTube and I need to get some music going. So let's swap over to here. Music. And then that looks good. And then I do want to see. Actually, that would be a lot of work. I'll do it later. I was gonna say it'd be nice to change the thumbnail on this, but this is a late night stream. We're not gonna be streaming that long anyways, so it's fine. I really had an itching to come back and do a little more of this. So here's what I'm thinking. Okay, I like the way this worked, kinda, but I wanted to see if we couldn't do it a bit better. There wasn't really an even middle ground, was there? That's what the problem was. What does that look like in gameplay? I mean, it's gonna be all glitchy, but honestly, it kind of has its own cool little effect. There's just not a good middle ground. We could... But then we're not gonna really get an even square, are we? Wouldn't even do it right. I'm supposed to be right here. Like, that could be worse. It's not as elegant of a solution, but it might work better. Let's see. That does line up nice. Again, not perfect, but everything's about compromise. Now, I think it looks better than things being uneven and kind of glitchy looking. I like that. I also said I wanted to remove this circle down here. I said that last time. And move this star down ever so slightly. to like right there. It's really funny. I swear I didn't look. I swear I didn't look. Okay. It's really funny though, because I think YouTube is listening. And so I got done streaming and like every video was a, would you like to watch Mario 64 video? And I was like, no, I actively am avoiding those right now. I saw like 3 new ones in my thing. And I was like, I can't watch those. I don't want to get any ideas. Or see something go, oh yeah. So. Alright, I feel really confident in this one though. I don't think there's anything else I could do to this to make me feel better about it. So I feel like this is an absolute win, which means it's camera time. Let's take screenshots plus. There we go. So let's see how this comes out. Ooh, that looks nice. It's real blurry, but it looks nice. Okay. So now I want to go back to Castle. We were doing pretty good on Castle beforehand. Man, the stark difference between like a very blocky level and what's supposed to be a more natural looking level, insane. It's a big difference. All right. Hello, 16-bit video games with a Z. See, and that popped up on Castro Labs, and it tells me where it comes in from. It's YouTube. I think if I can get that to sync better, that would be huge. All right, so we need. First off, let's fix this texture. Let's get. I'm already messing stuff up. I need. Which tile are we on? We're on 4. So some brick would be good. Castle brick. White brick. That feels. Yeah, that looks right. For now, it's going to be right. That camera angle is not doing me any good. $999 missed calls from Nintendo. No, I don't. I think I'm too small for Nintendo to hear. I don't know. If I got a cease and desist from Nintendo, I'd take that as like a badge of honor. Means I'm doing something right. Why was this 4 wide? Oh, it wasn't. I'm just can't count. I kind of feel like this should go one more. Excuse me, Lakitu. I'll bring you back to life in a second. Where's the half slab at? There we go. And then we don't need... Shigeru Miyamoto would look at you and have a word with you, like... What do you... I actually had a fun thought, right? Because, I mean, I don't think a lot of Nintendo staff care about some stuff. Like, I've never seen any of Nintendo staff ever talking about ROM hacks and stuff, but I would love to know, would absolutely love to know, what happened to the dirt? I screwed up the dirt. Hold on, I fixed the dirt. But I would love to know, like, what Miyamoto would think of, like, Mario B33. Like, what do you, oh, we did that backwards. Uh-oh. What do you think Miyamoto would think about that? Would he go, you know, I remember in development seeing something like that. Do you think he would even care? It's a genuine question. Thank you for the subscription. I appreciate that. There's a way to set up, like, who subscribes from where and all that, and it should pop up on my thing. I guess it's not working, but I appreciate every sub, every comment. I've had a lot of subs today, actually. It's been very good. I've been very happy to see that. Yesterday, I wasn't even at 100, and I think we're already close to, like, well, last I checked, it was 107. So, you know, I can't even express how appreciative I am of that. Alright, so bridge leads into the castle. I'm gonna say the castle probably needs to go about yay deep. And then what, there's not really a door. We can't really represent the door with anything. So I guess we'll just leave that as like a barren. Like that. See, the fun part's gonna be, can I remember how the castle actually goes together? You don't think Shigeru Miyamoto would care? Think about it. They have transformed Mario 64 into what is essentially a horror game, but with a weird internet obsession about it. I don't know. Like, if I created something... Like, okay, here's a good example, right? Like, Toby Fox exists. He made Undertale. Which, opinions on Undertale, whatever. But people made Undertale yellow. There's been a lot of fan stuff. I can only imagine, you know, if Undertale was made 20 years ago, and then all of a sudden all this weird stuff started exploding. Because Undertale kind of came out and it already had the weird fandom. Imagine, like, building a fandom up that... Or, like, a fandom years after the fact. I don't know. I just got frustrated. A lot of people make fan base lore in games, and he actually got frustrated. That's fair. I would like to sit Miyamoto in front of, like, some fan game stuff and be like, what do you think about this? Or just know, at the very least, have you ever looked? What do you think about this? Miyamoto's probably a very simple man. He probably enjoys the simple things of life. Okay, so I'm starting some guesswork here. I'm trying to remember how this castle goes together. Over here, right? There's like... What am I trying to say? There's like a thicker section here, right? I think this is made out of a different color as well, right? And up here is the stained glass. So hold on, let's... We don't want to leave that mouse on screen though. All right, have a good night, man. What do we replace with the Peach picture? I guess you could just find some... Actually, wait. We had that pretty texture, remember? So if we go here... And then... Let's put the one at the tail end. It was like transparent. Hazards, transparent. Ice. I say we use ice. And then we could put like some... I don't know. For now, that's gonna be good. At least the ice is. I don't see the point in having the moving lava. The lava could be good for flags, though. What do you think about that? Like, you know, there's not like actual flags in this. But you put like a pole down, and then you put like a... Because it moves, it kind of looks like, you know, flag. Very abstract, you know, very Minecraft-y. Let's go back to this. What comes after this, though, right? It's just more of a dirt path again. It goes out very short, right? And then kind of comes to the right this way. Something like that. And there's also a slope over here. I don't know where my... Okay, it's right here. So it's gonna be like, I don't know, somewhere around here. It's a steep slope as well. I mean, that looks terrible, but it's gonna work for now. I'm under the impression that there's stone all underneath here, right? Is this whole thing stone, actually? There may not be grass on this side. It might be stone all the way up. It's... maybe... like that? And then it just kind of ends over here? Or does it go all... It's either that or there's grass on top of it, which I also feel is really weird. So I'd assume... like, this is all going to be stone, right? Maybe we should have waited on the water. The water's kind of in the way. I don't hate it. It doesn't look right, but I don't hate it. Alf Fan Infinite. Hello. Alf, like the TV show? I can't think of another Alf, to be honest. Was Alf actually a good show? Or is it one of those, like, shows that people fondly remember? There's shows from my, like, childhood that I fondly remember, but I know they're not, like, actually good. So does Alf, like, do you still watch Alf? Is Alf like a show you still sit down and watch? Because it falls in line to me with the same kind of, like, Steve Urkel kind of stuff, where it's I think it's nostalgic for people. Something about this seems so wrong. What about this is wrong? Also, what is this music? Skip over that too, please. Something. Give me some kind of beat. Yes, I still watch it. Okay. Most shows from my childhood, I can't think of like any kind of live action sitcom-y things that I watched as a kid that I still actively think are good. But I kind of also grew up like, what did I watch? There was like Kick in it, which was like a Disney thing. I watched, I don't know, there were multiple shows that I watched and it like, I'm gonna leave this alone. I really like, it feels right and it feels wrong at the same time. And I don't know how you do that, but it's somehow right and wrong. Like, this is supposed to be... I don't know. So we're gonna cross that bridge when we get to it, quite literally. I think this probably comes out one more than what I have it. And then like... maybe not that far. I don't know. I would have thought, when I started this, I really thought to myself, I was like, oh, Peach's Castle, that's going to be the easiest one. This is the difficult, like, this is extremely difficult. Because you kind of run past it every time. I don't really sit there to think about every little detail. Okay, so we definitely know there's grass over here. There's no question about that. No matter if we need to move this over one more or not, there's definitely grass over here. And some trees. So we can kind of fill in this. There's all this water down here. Which there's the beach stuff. Yeah, there's like some sand down here. That's more like... maybe, you know what? Actually, I might be doing this too early. There might be more of a thing over this way. So I'm trying to think now. There is definitely some sand. Here, let's see. We haven't used tile 7 yet. Why am I still messing with? Why do I keep doing that? I do that every freaking time. Tile 7. Sand. Okay. So it kind of meets... it like meets the water here. Oh god, I'm at a loss. You can kind of like... because this hill... okay, wait. This hill here, you don't really climb over. Like, this hill here is kind of like that. You don't really make it over that hill. The sand... how am I? I'm doing good. I streamed earlier today, and I started this. And then I wasn't going to come back and stream, but then I was like, man, you know, having a good time. So I really wanted to see how far I can make it. That sand, I don't feel like... I can hear the dogs barking. I love them so much. Like... this has to be steep. There's no question about that. It's got to be real steep. Okay. And then... I'm such at a loss right now. It kind of just like fades from dirt or from the grass into the sand, right? So something like this. Would be best to do that. No, let's do that one there. I really don't remember how this goes. Well, I'm glad you're doing good too. We had one guy earlier who just kept spamming and spamming and spamming, and I was like, alright, bud, you gotta go. I don't got time. I feel bad because I don't know, I'm still so new to this. I don't feel like, oh, I should just be banning people, but I guess it kind of comes with the territory. That doesn't seem completely wrong. And then kind of like... So I think that water is supposed to come out more. I think this definitely extends further than what I have it at the moment. Which is fine. Probably would have been smart to keep the terrain part first before building all that anyways. I think I just put that water down actually just so I said I'd put it there. So it's not even that big of a deal. Where are we at versus this? Yeah. This is so much more difficult than I thought it would have been. Man. And then I guess this just kind of... Like, maybe it just keeps coming out like this. Wait, there's also like a little stone thing that's out somewhere. But that's like right here, I think. Like that, right? God, this looks so bad. Something is not adding up. Oh. Hey guys, welcome back to Bullshit Creepypasta Story Time. And in this video, I'm gonna be telling you about Pokemon Death Black. Now, when I was a little boy, there's a guy on YouTube, his name is, God, what is his name? I've had this conversation before. What is his flippin' name? That definitely needs to be grass. I'm gonna have to look it up. I can't remember, and that's gonna bother me. Just look up BS Creepypasta Story Time. What was his flippin' name? Yuri of Wind. That's right. I used to watch a lot of that when I was a kid. and I don't know why I found it so entertaining, but he just has a very distinct voice. Like, I don't think I've ever heard another person have that level of voice. Anyways, every one of his videos sounded like that. He goes, "Hey guys, welcome back to the creepiest story you've ever heard on the internet." Now, when I was a little kid, and it was very over the top. I don't know if it's actually how he talks or not, but peak YouTube. But that song is ingrained in my head. So I'm thinking it's like that. I mean, and this is not super important either, because all things considered, this is going to be mostly just water, right? It's not even that big of a deal. We may put this down one more. We can always put it back if I disagree. Okay, I didn't mess that up. I feel like that looks pretty well. What level is this? This is the intro. I've done 2 other levels. Here, I'm gonna go ahead and save, and then I can also just show what else we've done. We've got Womp's Fortress. I know I didn't type the whole thing. Womp's Fortress, and then I have Bob-Bomb's Battlefield. Bob-Bomb Battlefield. But Womp's Fortress looks really good. Again, all from my little brain hole. So, hopefully, my brain can help me out on Castle, because it's not working right now. I'm struggling. This is running so much better than it was earlier. My emulator was just crapping out on me bad. But this is Bob-Bomb's Battlefield, which a little worse, but also, you know, Womp's Fortress is a lot more square, and I kind of chalk that up to that. So I'm trying to do the intro now. Hopefully we can get somewhere on this, but I'm struggling. I'm struggling a little bit, but it'll come together. Maybe. Just keep saying it over and over. Maybe. And then I'd imagine this would slowly loop back around, kind of like this, and then. Maybe something like that. I feel like that looks pretty good. Also, what is this song? This is a good song. Last Bible 3. Hometown. What? Last Bible. Oh, cool. Twitch sent me a bot notification. Thanks so much, guys. Really got your bots under control, huh? Alright, I feel like this is pretty top notch. Probably get shrunk down a little bit eventually, but you know, we start adding some water to it and you squint really hard, right? It'll be good. And then where do I have the water level here? Right here. So we might be preemptively putting water down, but that's okay. It's for the aesthetics. I mean, that looks like a video game almost. You really squint, it looks like a video game. I like that. I think that looks really good. All right, so I'm gonna leave this because I don't know how much of this we're gonna be pushing back. So where's that? I guess the real question now is like, where do we go from here? I guess we could try doing more of the castle, I guess. Yay. I really don't want to touch the castle. But if we get some kind of scale going for the castle, it would help. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, we got somebody saying Free Palestine. Wow. That person spammed it twice. Once wasn't enough. You had to say it twice, just in case. What level is this? This is the opening. Which I just showed off some of the other levels, which I'll probably show those off again. But I've gone Bomb done, and I have Womp's Fortress done. And I thought, well, you know what? We'll do the opening level. So wait, what I counted? I already forgot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Well, I kind of lined that up. You'd almost think it was intentional. Hello, welcome back. Okay, I'm thinking here, right? There's like some white pillars. Right, there's like two big. Or is it Peach Castle isn't just square? Or does she have the floating ones? Right? Is it? Here, work with me. Is it like? Like that, and then it kind of goes up a little bit, and then you get like the roof, right? Is that how? Because they don't go all the way to the ground, because you go around Peach's Castle, and it's like right here, and then you have the step down here, and then you have the level entrance over here. No, it's square and it gets narrow. Like at the bottom. Yeah. I guess we could do that. I know I asked for help. I'm trying not to like read chat and hopefully not cheat. I know I said work with me here. I mean more like bear with me as I stupidly process what I'm looking at. But this feels alright. And then there's like, we have some pretty textures, right? We have some real... Here, let's find a texture we haven't used yet. Sand. Not use this. It's in other, right? We have carpet, castle wall. Castle wall. Like the inside? What do you mean castle wall? That's the roof, so we absolutely need the roof. So I'm gonna just leave that one alone for now. So that means we have what, one more? Castle roof, blue roof, window. But that's like, it's not the right window. It might be. Like that. It definitely doesn't have that kind of window, but I mean, that's probably the closest we're gonna get. I don't think that looks too bad. That's okay. I don't know. It'll eventually come together, or something will click in my brain and go, oh yeah! Again, what music are we listening to right now? And then we're just gonna close it up over here, because then this wall comes around yonder. Someone just says Super Mario Maker 64 be like. You know what? This is probably as close as we would ever get to it. So yeah. We had an old builder from years ago and it wasn't great. It wasn't terrible, but it wasn't great. I feel confident in what we're building right now. And if I just keep saying that a couple times, then it'll sound like I know what I'm doing. And then it's not the piece I need. Why am I blanking? There it is. I was literally looking down at it going, where'd it go? Where'd it go? Probably. No, let's do... Well... There's also a chance I'm remembering like the way Mario Odyssey or some other Mario game does its castle stuff. But this will be good enough. There was a piece I was looking at earlier. What was it? It was this outer corner. Oh, wow. Wait. That's been an option this whole time? Wait. No, that looks so much better than what I've been doing. No, you can't do that to me. Wait. That's been a thing this whole time. I'm so stupid. Okay, well, every level is gonna have to be polished now. Oh, that looks so much better. Oh, what was I doing beforehand? I'm embarrassed. Like, all of this? Could all of this been cleaned up with just, like... Well, maybe not that spot. But, like, here? Oh, my goodness. Of course it could. Oh, that didn't work. Well, that looks more blocky, doesn't it? So, I mean, I guess it can work in tandem really well with some of this other stuff. Hello, welcome. Where did I just... That's not the piece I wanted in the slightest. I wanted this piece. So it can kind of work well in tandem with some of this other stuff. But, like, look at that. It looks so much nicer than what we were, like, staircasing before. And then let's put... Or is that too tall? No, it's too tall. That's fine. It's all approximations. I will absolutely go back, though, and clean some of this up, because I don't know how I've gone this long without using this piece. Like, it's not perfect or nothing, but like, that still looks and works way better than stacking weird pieces together. It's got a nice look that I kind of like to it. Oh yeah, I was gonna go try to just start the level from the beginning. So let's see, if we go back here, and then... Okay, so this doorway definitely needs to be like one higher. This feels fairly accurate. You just kind of run around, you kind of feel, you can feel for it, but that doesn't look... I can see it coming together. I can see it slowly but surely. Had you asked me like an hour ago, I don't think I would have been as confident. Love your streams. Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate that. Yeah, I've been trying to stream more and more, so, you know, people keep pushing me, I'll keep doing things. Let's see, we should... So where does this start? Because we were here. Right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then 8's over the bridge. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8. So that's even. So I think we were 2 over. Whoosh. Is that the right level? Yeah. Oh, that's what I did. I was like, what? Why does this feel wrong? I had these pulled out more. I believe you are the third person to say, hey, you should play Roblox. If I had a nickel, well, I'd have 3 nickels, which is a little weird. Okay. Favorite level I've recreated so far? Definitely Womp's Fortress. I feel like that looks really accurate. I like some of the puzzles that I figured out. Like there's a lot of enemies that aren't present yet. At least in I'd say this build, but I don't know if there will ever be like a 1.1 or something. This might be the only one. Either way, and I was like, well, how do you get the pushing guy? So I thought fire at first, and then I sat there for a while. And I was like, wait, you know what? Actually, you can just use the platforms that move on their own. You can just use that, and it worked really well. There we go. And then okay. It's not perfect. It's not terrible. It feels like it's missing a little something. Especially these, but for now that's gonna have to do. Alright. So this thing kind of stuck out too, right? So we can just erase that and then come on, camera, work with me. Right, and then oh, how do I do this upside down? I guess like that. We're making another portal right now. Let me get that pretty glass back in here. Yeah. Again, not perfect, but it's definitely coming together. Now, how we do some of this stuff, I have no idea. I guess we just cross our fingers and pray. Why does that look so wrong? What about that is just wrong? The castle kind of has like its own, I don't know, it's got like its own peak, right? Maybe. Something about this isn't right. And I'm not confident in what it is. But I do like the shape that's coming from it. So at the very least, I think we have the size correct. Which is... can be useful for the rest of this build. They build like this in Minecraft. Hello, welcome, welcome. Actually, no, you know what? The ceiling up here is like... well, we'll come back to that. The ceiling's like gray, I think. Like a different texture altogether. You know a lot about Mario 64? Well, again, I'm trying to do this from my own memory. But you know what? If a bunch of people started, like, doing this as well, we could, like, compete. See who could do it the best. That'd be pretty cool. And thank you. I like the unique feel. That's what I'll call this. It's just... I'm giving it my own unique flair. That's definitely the intent. It's not that my brain is old and dying or something. Can't be that. And then you have... how do you do a double? Well, there is no door, so we don't. I mean, I can't connect levels or anything, at least not currently. So, I mean, there's really not a point. I fully agree, though. If this was Minecraft, yeah, I'd be having an aneurysm. But there's really not a point to even worry about it. I have said already, though, if there's a way to take these levels out and put them, which I'm sure there is, and put these into an actual Mario 64 ROM hack, and then you could add like doors halfway in between these, you know, just set them right here and then have all of these levels connect to each other. That'd be really cool. But as it stands, I can't do that anyways. So, but I'm sure somebody smarter than me will do it once I start uploading more of these levels. So, let's see. But this looks good. I like the way this is working. Again, there's gotta be like, it's gotta be grass and dirt, right? There's gotta... I'm wrong on thinking that this whole thing is just stone all the way around. So it can't be. Like the moat? Or is the moat stone all the way around? I really cannot remember. Like obviously it's not that straight. It's more like... well, I say that, but this whole thing is definitely straight right here. Oh, you know what? Hold on. Let me test something. Because I'm using this stone brick, but as we've funnily learned, some textures just have fun little properties to them. Is this one of them? It is. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Okay. What have we been using this stuff for? We've been using it for the castle and the bridge. You know, it looks better for the castle. It looks kind of bad for the bridge. Maybe I need to change them up, but that requires work. What do we have for... what do we have for extras? We have terrain, which we probably need to get like a regular grass. I don't know. I'll come back to that. We have stone. We have this stone. We have the aquifer stuff, sand, roof. that and that glass. So we are out of textures to play with. Okay, so at the very least we can have this as the top material. Shouldn't change much. I just have to be smarter with how I use it. Oh, no, that changes everything. Never mind, we can't do that. Oh, no. I would have never guessed that this would be the level that's giving me the most problems. Is there some mistake, though, or is it just different textures? It's just different textures. I mean, it's, yeah. Slope after the bridge on the right. Yeah, it goes up a little bit. And then there's that wall behind it. Oh, so, okay, we were out. We were out of textures. So we are extremely limited. Trying to make Super Mario 64 in Minecraft. Just follow my tutorial. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. White brick. Oh. Oh, no. No, I don't like that. I just wanted to see how funny that would look. See, that looks better for like this stuff, right? But it really does not look better for the castle. Oh, and this is still slippery. But not all the stone textures are slippery, and they also seem to have different levels of slipperiness. Maybe not. Oh, man. God, if I had known this was the level to give me so many problems, we would have gone to, I don't know, Jolly Roger Bay. Fortress bricks. No, that looks terrible. Definitely not that. I just, again, wanted to look at it. Maybe if we use something else besides brick. Oh, that's so ugly. God, that's so ugly. Oh. See, some of them just do not have the slope property to them. So there is, I suppose, if we were going to do something, we could remove this texture and replace it with a separate stone texture that worked better for both. Because I don't hate it for all of it, I just hate it for most of it. But like for here, oh, there he goes. We really don't need like a bottom texture. So let's... No, that's not what I wanted to do. You jackass, you knew that's not what I wanted to do. And you did it anyways. Okay, so let's... I don't know. Oh, my head's starting to hurt. It's like... Yeah, I want to go back to the white bricks on this. And then I want this. Like, that tiling wasn't the worst. Wait, no, this tiling, right? This tiling's used for stuff. That's actually what I should be using. Yeah, let's go with that. Yeah, that looks right down here. Oh, wait a minute. 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 And I guarantee this stuff isn't slippery, so let's... Okay, I think that worked out. We somehow salvaged this. English be hard. Make sure it's not slippery. Nope, not slippery. Awesome. Okay, that works so much better than what I was thinking about doing. Oh my goodness. Oh my head. Okay. I kind of do want to like just hop around different levels. Like taking a break between levels really helps me like think about what I want to do, and I come back and I take like a second look at it. But trying to force this to all come out, it's difficult, to say the least. It's like when you have to take a really big shit, you know, you just gotta take like just a massive dump, right? And you just can't, right? So sometimes you have to walk away from the situation and then come back later. It's just that easy. You're welcome for that analogy, by the way. Oh yeah, that works so much better. I wish I'd been doing that this whole time. Oh wow. Wow. I feel like so much stuff could have been saved. The graded commentary, taking a shit. It's late, man. I don't know what you want from me. You know what, let's just... Yeah, oops. What's wrong with this one? That one used to be like one of these suckers. Yeah. It's 3 a.m. where you are? Brother, go to sleep. Take a nap. By nap, I mean go to bed. It's not good. It's bad to have a bad health. So sleep, health, important. English hard. Okay, here's where I'm at. I'm being honest. I feel like we've made really good progress so far. However, I'm already sick of this, like looking at this level. I'm thinking how much nicer it would be to work on a water level, because really all you gotta do is just put some ground down. No, it's gonna be really hard. But I'm thinking if I take a few minutes away from this and come back to it, I'll have like a spark of energy. Okay? And look, I'll show for the people who are here who haven't seen it yet. Here's Womp's Fortress, alright? Here's what we did last time, and this took me yesterday and today to do. Alright, look at that. Here, we'll play it. We'll play it like... I'm so much more proud of this than I am either of the two things I've done already. See, this was my big revel... I hate you, Mario. I hate you. I hate the way that you walk, the way that you talk. I hate the way that you wahoo. I love these though, because I was like, these little pusher dudes don't exist, and neither do these like kind of slidey brick things. And I was like, oh, you know what? That's so smart. You could do this, and if you kind of squint your eyes, if I was like really tired and I saw somebody playing this, I may not even think like that this wasn't the original. But then again, I haven't looked at Womp's Fortress since I've done it. Wait, look at this little nasty thing right here. I should fix that. That looks bad. but these kind of fall. Right? Like, I'm really proud of Whomp's Fortress. That's why I keep looking back at it. And not so much Bubba on Battlefield, because that one makes me sad. Aren't the walls and Whomp's gray, not brown? Oh. They might be. I don't know. That's half the fun. I don't know. Like I said, when I was building this, I went, man, I know there's another color scheme in here. I couldn't tell you what it is. Duke Canonless? Oh, I hit it. I missed the jump. I don't want to spend too long on this because I guarantee some people have already seen, like, we're here today when I was building this. But I am really proud of it. So you just break that block and then the star is just inside of it. It was the only way I could hide the star and not just have it visible. Everything else from, like, blocks that you could walk through to whatever, it would not work. Oh, all right, there we go. Anyways, Whomp's Fortress. I feel like that's pretty solid. Oh, you were speedrunning? That makes perfect sense, actually. All right, so I'm thinking large level again, right? But this time we go underwater. I have not tried this. We'll just put DDR for now. Or no, it's Dire Docks. Just DDD. Looks cool. Thank you. I appreciate it. Okay, so you gotta think, right? I gotta be smart. The thing is, this is the opposite of every other level, right? Because Dire Docks has the upper portion. You swim down. Or you can swim down, but there's also the boat and the cave. So I'm thinking we actually start from the backside, right? This is gonna suck. I'm already gonna tell you this is gonna suck. The starting process on these are always really hard, but I'm trying to think here, right? We only have 64 by 64 to go through. So this opening room has to be... What textures do we have? Well, I think it's giving me all the textures I would need. Maybe I don't want to start this. Maybe I'm wrong. But yeah, we are going to be here for a while. Okay, so hypothetically, right? Let's start from a hypothetical. This is going to be the most difficult, but once we actually get it going, I don't feel like it's going to be that bad. In a hypothetical situation, right? How high can we get this actually? How high can we go? We should just press down. Okay. So we'll go like 1, 2, 3, right? That texture looks like a vomit. And you may be going, what on earth are you doing? And here's what I'm gonna say. That room with the falling rocks, well, not the falling pillar things. That's a big room. So if we start up here and we build this level backwards, we'll have all the space we need. Because if you start, we're going to do a Conquer's Bad Fur Day situation where we start with the beginning and we start with the end, and then we kind of just blend it together. And then you won't even notice that the water's really short. If anything, people will just say it's better than the original. So it's fine. I am trying to imagine how deep we need to go, though. Like if I put that there and then I say, okay, Mario, here we go. Hello, welcome. If we do... That's probably around how tall I'd say that cavern is. You think? Like, it's a tall cavern. May not even be that tall. Also, it's definitely not that texture. It's like a bluish texture. Beautiful. We did it, guys. High five. Psh. All right, well, we started with the last one for some reason. Or 9. So, terrain. What do we have for terrain? Cave grass. Ocean sand. That will be very useful. Dirt. Sandy dirt. Light dirt. That's what we should be using in the castle. Cave dirt. Rocky dirt. Old dirt. Wavy dirt. Blue wavy dirt. That'll also be useful for some pathing stuff. Clay. And then back to grass. What do we have in stone? It's kind of like that, right? It's like a kind of a greenish, bluish looking stony. Snowy rock. It's definitely not snowy. I'm debating between that greenstone and like some black rock. Black rock doesn't seem that bad. About to go to bed. It's 11:30 there. By all means, man. It's only 9:30 here, but yeah, I'm probably not going to be going for more than an hour. So, you're good. I don't know. I feel... like, especially in this case... I'm trying to think what those caves look like, but I mean, that may just not be a texture. I can't fathom what else this would look like. It's definitely not a brick. It's definitely not a tile. Could be a cut stone, but I highly doubt it. I'm envisioning like a bluish green, but I really have not seen anything that would match that description. Besides maybe that, but that's really not what we're going for. That's perfect. Where does this texture get used? Isn't it like a Mario 64 DS texture? Like it's the playhouse, right? Or something? I don't know. And then hazards and then transparent. Okay, so I'm gonna stick with... for now, I'm gonna stick with this. Oh, no obligations to the chat, man. You can do whatever you like. Let's see. But take care. I hope you sleep well. I hope I sleep well too. Okay, so at the very least here, we just gotta start putting some rough stuff down, right? Like, that's pretty much it. Mario swims in like this little tube thing. He finds his way down. It's actually not quite like that. It has more of an opening. Oh, I'm not grabbing these. I am playing this on emulator because it runs better. It runs fine on console, but the more things you add to it, the worse and worse it gets. So, the first level I did build on N64, but then I moved over to emulator. Yeah, I'm just gonna play some stuff down. This is kind of what we did the first time too, was just a very rough guesstimate of where thing should be... And then this extends like all the way over here. Yeah, I have an EverDrive 64 or EverDrive 7X, and that thing works really well. I set it up all by itself too. I didn't have to really touch anything. Kind of like this, and then there's like platform up here, right? And then, I don't know, like 4 chest or something like that. Come back down here to the ocean. I'm trying to imagine how you even... How would you even make like a circle that goes up like this? Probably just like this, right? That's probably way too narrow. And then just keep stacking it up like this. You know, I met a guy from Nintendo once. I went to a concert, and the guy I was sitting next to was wearing a Nintendo shirt. I don't even think I know. No. I didn't notice the Nintendo shirt. Okay, I was still playing Mario Run at the time, right? And he looked over at me because we were waiting for it to start, or it no, it was an intermission between a couple of the bands. And he looked over at me and goes, "Good choice in game." I was like, "Well, thanks." He goes, "Yeah, I work for Nintendo." I was like, "Huh?" He's like, "Yeah, I work for Nintendo." He's like, "I've been there for years and years, and I love it a lot." So I was like, that's amazing. I was like, "You got any cool stories?" He's like, "Well, I've been there." I think he said for eight years. I think he said. He said, and he pretty much had access to. I wish I had gotten that guy's name or something, but I didn't get it. He said he basically had access to everything outside of Nintendo Treehouse, which I mean, honestly, I wouldn't want to walk into Nintendo Treehouse, but not with those people. But that's one of my favorite stories. Have you ever played Mario Wonder? I didn't care a whole lot for Mario Wonder. I did play it. I beat it. People fucking loved Mario Wonder, and I was kind of like, not this bad by any means. It's a very, very solid game, but yeah, this section would definitely be bigger. It just felt like more 2D Mario, I guess, which, I mean, that's what it was. I don't know. I don't really have an opinion of it, I guess. But I'm also the person who doesn't really like Super Mario World a whole lot. I like Mario 3 a lot, but I don't really care so much for Mario World, and I feel like Wonder's a lot more of Mario World than it is, I guess. I don't know. Okay, now that I'm thinking about it, this is a big hole, right? So first off, this hole is way too small. This hole should be way bigger. Like out here. Something like that, right? So that's the first thing. And then Yeah, this may have not been a good level to just start on, but maybe getting some ideas splattered on here isn't the worst idea. Because this goes way down, right? And then it kind of teeters off this way. I don't. This doesn't look like anything. This doesn't look like anything. I look like I've done nothing. Maybe it wouldn't have been a bad idea to start at the start of the level. I was thinking like, oh, we work backwards. Okay, maybe I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. Because like this whole thing's huge. I'm trying to imagine. I don't even know how deep it goes. I don't know. Okay, we're gonna have to start over. I don't think this is gonna work. At the very least, yeah, I think, okay, I may have to call this one a failure. Let me... I can't delete it from here. I think if we start at the base, right? If I build the level about halfway high between the top and the bottom, and then work outwards, I think that'll work just fine. I don't think I have to worry about height if I start at the middle. But trying to start backwards and work that way, I can't do it. It's too much. I need to get that opening bit done so I can actually get a scale of the level. So I'm just gonna start over on that one. Let's go back to castle. I've taken enough time away from that one. This one feels a lot more promising. What I am gonna do though is I'm gonna remove all this water here because it's in the way and it's distracting. We'll just add the water last. I mean, that I didn't even think about that, but like Dire Docks, we're gonna have to fill up everything. Game name, this is Super Mario or Mario Builder 64. It's a ROM hack of Super Mario 64. And it does run on console. I'm just running it on emulator so it runs a bit better. Okay, so we're back here. Why do I have this? I don't need this. There's also like a slope thing right here, right? Like there's a thing over here. I thought I was about to sneeze. It didn't hit me. It's like right on the tip there, but it won't go. I hate you. Don't do that. I don't want to sneeze. Please. Benny, please. Okay, that's too far. That's also too far. Just trying to keep what I can optimized to some extent. Okay, yeah, I'm just making it worse. Maybe we'll worry about optimizations last. I say maybe. We should wait. Breakfast be going crazy? Is it breakfast time where you are? Because it is 9:46 where I am. Okay. I'm thinking that's one too far. Actually, maybe two too far. So like... What you mean you two? Then you should... What are you talking about? Breakfast going crazy. Did you say the first thing that came to you? There's got to be more logic to it than just breakfast, bro. Although I do agree breakfast is good. Okay, I'm feeling confident in this. Actually, wait, no. This like comes around the building. Joke where he said the console and I said toaster. Oh, following. Got it. It's like right here, and then there is like a step down, right? Just about like that, and then... Oh, we're hitting the bottom of the level. Not good for optimization, but... At this point, we've built a little too much to be trying to readjust. Oh, we still have plenty of ways out this way, though, so that's all good. Something feels wrong. What about this is wrong? Something feels... Because that waterfall's definitely here. Okay, I'm thinking this part used to be smaller. I'm glad we found this texture though, because I totally would not be using this. Okay. Okay. There is a door back here, right? No, there's not. No, there's not. That's B33. Man, see, some of this stuff is definitely leaking over. Let's see. I'm thinking... Okay, I'm feeling it. Doesn't it kind of build up though? It's like there's a thing here. Maybe. Like that, and then... Oh, that seems... relatively correct. And then it kind of goes into the waterfall thing. Remember that there was a Mario statue in the waterfall. That's not a thing. That's not a thing. And you know it's not a thing. You said it just to be funny. Okay, I'm thinking... Unfortunately, Peach doesn't like Mario enough. She wouldn't put a statue of him up. Are you crazy? And then I guess you can put like the grass behind it. Kind of like this. Just looks so bad, but I mean, whatever. That's kind of, I mean, that's not exactly right. Something about that's not right, but because Mario kind of looks at it from an angle, but I mean, that's kind of easier said than done. So, like, unless I did something like this, kind of gives it a bit more of a perspective, I suppose. That could work, actually. That's not terrible. Did I know that Yoshi was in Mario 64? Yes. Yes, I did. Okay, let's... okay, here's where I'm giving a little more creativity. I'm thinking brown, like right here, and then we erase this one, make that one green, and then we start curving off this section. Actually, like that, and then I like that. It's maybe I might leave it, I might not, I don't know. But for now, we're going to put some fences down. Oh, that's not going to work. There we go. And I kind of have the waterfall. Yeah, that looks really good. And then this is all grass around here, right? So basically just start filling out like this area around here, like so. Yeah, that looks really good. What am I doing? What am I doing? What am I doing? I went too far on that one. That's what happened. Damn, I can't put that down there. There's a hole right here, right? It's just like... I mean, what else could I possibly do? I guess I could put slopes. Like that to insinuate there being a hole. Well, that's good enough for now. And then we can finish this water. I wonder if the water's really going to lag this down or not. Because if it does, then we may be shit out of luck for, what was I going to say? You know what I was going to say. The water level we were trying to do a second ago. Dire Docks. I don't know why I just blanked on what that was called. I love the water sound effect. It's so bad. You know, I actually wanted to smooth this out. I kind of forgot. Yeah, that works. Yeah, that looks good. Well, it's fine. It looks fine. And then we'll add some more water. Oh, dude, I love this song. Man, I should play Hat in Time on stream. Damn. Oh, dude, I want to play Hat in Time on stream now. Like before they added all the update stuff. Fuck yeah. But the OG version of A Hat in Time, dude. So good. So good. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with the current version of A Hat in Time. It's just I don't like all the update stuff that they added. I like the OG feels very like GameCube-esque, and it kind of loses some of that. But yeah, that looks really, really good actually. Would people watch if I played A Hat in Time? I had some people tune in for ukulele. I've had a lot more views just doing this, but I had people watch ukulele last week. That was fun. I really like playing ukulele. It's better when I'm not actively playing it. That's like the nice way I can put it, is that it's a lot better when I'm not actively playing it. When I'm in the moment, it's kind of frustrating. Is that a nope? Did you say nope you wouldn't want? Well, that's okay. You know what? If you don't want to watch, that's okay. Do it for me. I don't care. I don't even know what I'm doing at this point. Mario, please. I'm pushing that stick as far back as I can. There we go. We'll gobble it up. I don't even know what you're talking about anymore, but you're scaring me. Okay, I think this is coming together fairly well. Well, thank you again. I don't take that lightly when people say they like my streams. I appreciate it. It's very flattering. And then there is like a step down to this stuff. Which kind of like comes out this way. And then like steps down and then steps down again. Actually, no, I don't think it, I think it goes sand. Is that more Hat in Time music? Yo! So, how does this work? Okay, hold on. So there is... Okay, hear me out, because this is the closest I could get with the desert stuff. And then there's this bridge. So the bridge can't go here. The bridge has to come like after, I guess. I don't really understand. I don't see. I'm very, very confused. Like at the very least, I need this stuff to match up, right? Like this stuff needs to match up in some way. It probably needs to be, because it wasn't directly like right here. It's not quite. It was like a little offset. So like that. So this is that needs to be the entrance, like right here. And then I don't know. Also, I really wish I had another dirt texture. And it's kind of a shame that I don't. Unless I don't know. I'm trying to think. Okay, let's try something. I mean, because really, at the end of the day, we could maybe not have this up here. It's kind of a waste of a texture slot, but I'd like to keep it. So here's what I'm thinking. Okay, this dirt terrain, we let it be dirt. Which I think we found a better looking dirt, right? It was like light dirt. Yeah. Light dirt. Okay, so I like light dirt. But if light dirt was no, there's no way that works. Okay, so also a door down here, isn't there? This gets curved, isn't it? The castle's curved. They curve on the edges, that's right. Which I was gonna say it's a little too far gone, but actually maybe it's not. It may not be the worst thing to do. It's like ever so slightly curved. Like that. I do need to see what this looks like. We'll just make that also the stone texture. I don't see why not. Is this Mario Party music? I believe it is. There we go. Or something. Wait, no, let's not do that. Wait, no. I'm missing. I don't even know what's happening anymore. And then this piece here needs to be. Then you place that there, and then. Mario's not small. I mean, this is the aquifers, but he's not small. It's a big aquifer. Oops, I did that way wrong. That looks good. Okay, so all that was to prolong the fact that I still don't really know like what to do here. So I'm thinking it's gonna be like and then I just don't have a good like dirt meeting with the grass texture. So everything's just weird looking and I don't know what to do. Ever played Mario knockoff games as a kid? I mean, like, I don't know. We had some like some iPad stuff. I say iPad, it was like old Android stuff. But did I ever... Nothing like serious, no. And nothing that I played very long. Like we had those like old Android tablets because they were really cheap when we were young. And they sucked. It was terrible. I mean, I don't know what else to do with this, so might be doing this a little preemptively, but then again, no, I'm not. And those look nicer right there. Is Toad a thing I can place in the editor? Yes, he is. Yes. Yes, you know what? We will indeed add Toad. He's here for moral support. And what does he have to say? Warning, bottomless pit, because that's how I feel is bottomless pit. So he's here to give us moral support in this extremely trying time. Like, I could just put some like sand. Like it wouldn't be that hard to put do here? I mean, I could blend this in more. Do like a little... Bop. 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 Shout out to Simple Flips. I just... Okay, I'm trying to think here. Maybe it should all slope down, right? Maybe that's the piece I'm missing here, is like, oh hey, you actually need to be sloped. Woohoo. Like that. And then kind of like that. I know it looks terrible. I know. We could blend this out some. Kind of like that. That doesn't look... It's not great. It's really not great. Yeah, that's a good point. How did Simple Flips engage himself to the point where people just shout outs to Simple Flips? Like, it doesn't, it's like a meme in of itself. How does one start a meme like that? That is gotta be some next level kind of marketing, you know what I'm talking about? Like, that's... I don't even think Simple Flip, like, he's not even that big of a content creator, all things considered, but like, anybody in the gaming sphere knows shout outs to Simple Flips. So, man, I guess we could just do... I don't know what else to do, chat. I really don't. Because the thing is, I don't have another texture to blend. At the very least, I could blend something and it would look nice. But we have just one pure block of grass, wood, stone, stone, stone. We're using all of those. We're using the sand. We're using that. We're using that. Like, the ice is the only one I can maybe argue because it's such a small thing. But I wouldn't know what else to replace it with. Okay, because my only argument in this, right, is that this looks good. That looks good. What else could I replace this with to get another grass texture? What could I use? What could I possibly use? Tell you the answer is nothing. It could be worse. God, it looks so bad. That looks terrible too. I don't think that's the solution. Nor this. See, there's like, I could do some artsy stuff, but then I would question myself. I'd go, why did this person not just use another texture? And I don't think most people would realize that, oh, that texture just ran out of textures. Just ran out. Oh, man. It looks so dumb. It looks so dumb. What? We're gonna have to get creative. Okay, we're gonna have to get creative with what we put here. Like, what more can I do? It's either gonna be really simple with the ice, or we can do some nice things with... Yeah, that's terrible. You know, but it is starting to come together. I can actually see this being like a area now. Oh gosh. I don't know. Okay, so definitely like enemies are not the solution, because they don't spawn far enough. Pink mesh. Like, if I can make this look satisfactory... Oh. Oh. Oh, no. Oh, no. That's awesome. Wow. That's like some weird... I really like the way these walls look, though. But think about if, like, Peach's Castle actually looked like this. Like, with the castle walls. That's kind of cool. This is kind of cool looking. But, okay. Take us back. Okay. Right, and then... And then... I don't even know what I'm trying to do. I'm just like trying to mix colors together, essentially. but it's not great. But it is a hodgepodge of colors. Like, even what I had up there wasn't going to represent peach. So... Ooh, you know what? You know, that could be way worse. What if I put sand behind it as well? What if... No, that's worse. That's so much worse. Wait. I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe like that, and then... Are we just listening to jazz at this point? I feel like I'm like at a coffee shop or something. Where's the flippin'... Wait, and now if we combine it with... Like, honestly, that versus like this. Like, I still think that may look a little nicer, but I still feel like there's potentially more going on here. You have some kind of like, that's really bizarre, you know what I mean? I like it. I think that stays. I think that's okay. I think that stays the way it is. I also just now realized how fucked this is, so... No, that's not what I use. I use this piece. Whoop. Yeah, I like that. It's not perfect, but I think given the circumstances, I think it makes way more sense to work with there we go. I was like, I missed it. How did I miss it twice? But chat, let me show you how big of a difference this makes. Tell me that isn't a huge difference, okay? Look at this. Right, you think, oh, it's not even that big of a deal? Watch, okay? Prepare for your mind to be absolutely blown. Like, for all the I haven't given this like a ton of shit, but for all the shit I've given this, look at that. The textures connect. Okay? Like, that's huge. Actually, no, I want that. That's fine. And I want this. And then I want this and this. And that. I know we kind of spent a while doing that, but think about the possibilities, okay? So you see how that kind of looks? That's how this would look beforehand. We remove those. And then we place that here, and look at the way it fucking connects. I'm telling you, that is a huge game changer. Huge. But see, this is when I would say it's appropriate just to put the dirt block down. Just like that. Just like that. I think that... maybe once I put some water on it, it won't look so weird. It's still a little bizarre. That's weird. Let me move this out of the way. My chat bot thing stopped working. That looks better. You wanted an idea for your 100 sub anniversary. Do you think you could do a Dinosaur Planet speedrun? Dinosaur Planet speedrun. Well, seeing that each version's kind of different, I don't really know how you would even do a speedrun. It's not something that people haven't talked about before. There's a lot of smart people on that Discord who really know that game. For Dinosaur Planet, I think it would be really simple to do a speedrun. I mean, I wouldn't mind to. I just don't think it would be like super, super interesting. And the only reason I say that is you can pretty much get... I'd have to look back. I'm pretty sure you could beat it really quickly because that game's just not finished. You pretty much just, as quickly as possible, go to Dragon Rock, grab that last bit. Actually, no, you could skip the whole game if you could sneak by the snow horn. You just right into the snow horn. That's fair. I could use the most stable. I won't say no. It does sound fun. I'm not sure if I'm even the right person. But more than that, I don't think it would be... I think it's less interesting than what you're making it out to be. Like, I think if you watched it, I think you'd be disappointed. Star Fox Adventures has a really neat speedrun category to it. There's a lot of really cool tech with that. Dinosaur Planet really doesn't have that same level of tech behind it. It's very simple. And since the game's not finished and there weren't preventative measures, basically, you kind of just roam. Like, obviously, it's way more structured than when it initially leaked, but... I don't even know what I'm doing anymore. Obviously, I'm doing stupid stuff because this makes no sense. It'd have to be glitchless to be interesting. Well, okay, then... in the most serious, like, I'm not, this isn't me making a joke, in the most serious way, take a look at the video that I streamed. I know I goofed around in it. It would still take like 9 or 10 hours to speedrun, and I cannot sit in one spot for 9 or 10 hours glitchless. Which, I mean, even glitchless would just be... I don't know. I mean, honestly, you know how like speedrun communities have like, you have to play on this version? I just go back to the version that just introduced the ending cutscene and just run that, because that one was a lot more broken. You could pretty much just walk to the ending. Like, not to disparage it by any means, because I mean, any excuse to play Dinosaur Planet's a good one. I don't think it's as interesting of an idea as you're hoping it would be. Star Fox Adventures, I think, is a completely different story. I've seen people play or do speedruns of that, and I think that looks really, really neat. Conquer has issues as well because apparently the game is literally unbreakable. Yeah, that's the same thing. But Conquer, I mean, I do want to play that on stream. I love that game a lot. That's like not even up for debate. I will play that at some point. Well, sequence breaking, when there's not much of a sequence, like I feel like I'm selling Dinosaur Planet short by saying that the game is not very stable. Because I don't want to undersell it like that. It's not that it's just utterly broken. There are glitches. Like, okay, I'm thinking very specifically. Like, you get into Cloud Runner Fortress, right? If you just spam A with Crystal, you can go straight to the end of Cloud Runner Fortress. You can just make it there. But there's no point to even go to Cloud Runner Fortress because you can skip over most of that stuff by just going straight to Dragon Rock. And you may not even have to do Dragon Rock. So at some point, it's yeah. You could do a 100% completion. That would make sense. That would make sense. But with the amount of glitches that are still there, I don't think it would be possible in the same sense that you're thinking of. I really don't know what to do with this spot. This whole section right here has been probably the most convoluted. So let's see. Cloud Runner Fortress has... No, I think you probably go through Crystal Story really quick. You skip all the fun cutscenes, which I kind of feel like is half that game. You skip all the cutscenes. You go... Here, I want to put... I guess we put stone down here. You skip all the good cutscenes. You go straight to Saber section. You go through the race. You go up through Snowhorn Waste. And then you would... I guess you'd go... If you could clip under... The game would is way more stable than that. I was still when it was running. Hex checker. Yeah, it's not nearly as broken anymore. So I don't want to like undersell it. I just played it not too long ago, but I played it on stream, I should say. You want to see something? I apologize. I want to see something because you're making a valid point. I hear you, right? So if I take, we're going to here. I want to mute. Where is my audio source? I want to mute RetroArch. Look, if I go start a Saber and I was to make my way over to Snowhorn Waste and I was to make it, let's say to go 5, right? Ooh, my PC did not like that. Oh, my PC did not like that. What is happening? I just played this. What? Something must be going on with my computer right now, for it just not to like anything. Just need to enable cheats. Okay, you'd go right here. Well, it must be the emulator I'm using. Okay, you'd go over here and you'd use the ball, and the ball would push this guy out of the way. So as long as you could get around him, as long as you get around this dude here, you pretty much can beat the entire game. Wow, this is running so terribly. I think it's parallel. But if I can make it past him, because you can use Tricky's ball, and he will drop through the ground. He will just whoosh right through the ground, and then it's completely pointless. So if you do that, you can make it in here, grab the last spirit, and then beat the game. That is how quick you can do it. Because this is just not finished. So I know that's like not the best way to really like... I guess it's not the best way to like, because you could do a 100% speedrun if the game counts up and doesn't glitch on the way there. Where were we at? We were at Castle. Anyways, I'm not in the right headspace to be talking about Dinosaur Planet right now whatsoever. You can tell I'm just stuttering over myself. Point being, still think it wouldn't be as interesting. But if you do, then I will give it an honest college try. Once I figure out why the game is absolutely lagging. All right, so let's Oh, I need to turn the volume back up. Where is my volume? There we go. What am I doing wrong right here? I think I went... I didn't go far enough out. That's what's going on. Say the time and I won't understand waiting to do it when... That's true. That's fair. I mean, I bet we could put it on speedrun like .com or whatever, but you'd have to put the exact patch you did, and I don't even know if they take prototypes, to be real. It's not like GoldenEye where you can run. That's true as well, yeah. And here's another thing too. The game on console, not hugely, but the game on console's performance has gotten worse over time because of the patches. It's just a side effect because we can't decompile it yet. So that's another spot where it's like, okay, well. And then emulator is so weird because it runs way better on emulator because it's just not a finished game. And so it's like, okay, well, do we only run on console? I don't know. I don't think, I don't know how it'd work, but it's not out of the question. Can we round this off any? Like that, and then, oh yeah, we can. That looks good. That looks way better. Now just to do that to the other side. Did I build this one too low as well? Because that's in that block. I built this one too low. Oh man. Oh, that's not even the right texture. As a planet expert, maybe you could do an iceberg instead. Oh, that's always been up for a debate. I could write a really good script for it. It'd mostly come down to, could I then perform said script? Trying to read and then edit everything down, and it's rough. But I would absolutely love to. I really would. I don't know how many people would be interested outside of like the niche few, but then I'm wondering how many of the niche few already know about the game, because most of them are already, like, I'd say in the Discord, you know what I mean? Like, they're already hanging out in there and have been there for a while, so I don't know. But yeah, I definitely could do like a 4-hour video on Dinosaur Planet easily. Stupid easily, actually. How does this end? Like, does it just come up here and then eventually, like, end? Or... I think it ends with a castle, actually, like this, and then... Or maybe not, I don't know. Huh. Damn, it's already almost 11 o'clock now. Alright. We've made really good progress on this. But I am getting kind of tired. It's almost 11 o'clock. I'm pretty happy with that. I'm just looking at it right now. I feel like that's that's about as good as it's probably gonna get as for the castle. I did talk about putting up some flags, but I don't think we got that to a steady point. No, we don't. Like, if I could place it there, I would, but I'd do like 1, 2, 3, and then like a lava source or something, but we don't have either of the resources to do that, so... I think we're good on this. I think this is really... I think this is probably where I'm going to stop for tonight. I say that, and then I'm like, well, let me plant a few more trees. Happy little trees. And there's definitely like 1, 2, 3 over here or something. Yeah, I'm satisfied with this. This is going really well. We'll probably continue this tomorrow. I don't know if we'll play it the whole time. I'm not burnt out or anything, but I'm thinking about playing some other stuff in between this. But this is really fun. This is good. I like this a lot. So, thank y'all for watching. I really appreciate it. I want to keep doing this. I don't know how many levels. Like, I'm not making a promise I will do the whole game. But for right now, I could see doing the castle, like the interior, the first floor, and then like the first 4 levels, which we've already got 2 of them done. We have Snowman's, or not Snowman's Land. What's the snowman one? What's the... Whatever, I don't care. The snow level, and then... and then Dire Docks. I could see me doing all of those and then calling it quits. But I might continue to do more. So, but thank y'all for watching. We streamed for another almost 3 hours again today, on top of what I streamed earlier. So I feel like I've been putting in the time. But I hope y'all have a good night. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. Thank you for all the chat messages and all subscribers too. My goodness, I feel very fortunate that like just the past 2 days I've hit like more than my sub goal that I had for myself. So I thank y'all very, very, very much. Everybody get some rest, drink water, drink lots of water, and I'll catch y'all later. Peace out.